Today, I'm going to teach you everything you need to do to get 10% body fat. Having 10% body fat is generally the safest place to be. When you get to this point, it means your body is lean enough to show muscle, which includes your abs. Additionally, the veins from your shoulders to your hands should be visible. On the other hand, your body isn't in a completely shredded state that you're turning translucent. After all, fat is vital for the body to function optimally. To lower your body fat percentage, the harder it becomes to lose just 8% or 2 more. So, will eating more protein help? What about lifestyle changes like sleeping enough and de-stressing? Stick around until the end and I'll tell you my secret to having and maintaining a 10% body fat. Step 1. Follow a healthy diet. Nothing, not even working out, can beat a bad diet. Sure, all your efforts and time spent in the gym is important, but none of those matters if you have a poor diet in the first place. I remember slaving myself away in the gym day after day only to end up looking pretty much the same months later. Even bodybuilders who spend all day in the gym cannot ever overcome a bad diet. Therefore, it should be your top priority to eat healthily, specifically picking foods to give your body high-quality fuel. Simple examples are chicken, preferably the breast as it's the leanest part, healthy fats like chia seeds, nuts, and olive oil, and complex carbs like quinoa, brown rice, and sweet potatoes. It's not illegal to enjoy food, but since your goal is to lower your body fat percentage to 10, then you must prioritize the nutrient profile of the food over its taste. Picking highly nutritious foods over their not-so-nutrient-dense counterparts is the first step. From there, the next thing you would need to do is Step 2. Cut your calories. When losing body fat, achieving calorie deficit is a crucial part. In particular, having 10% body fat requires being in a calorie deficit, so you can both lose fat and maintain such a result permanently. Dieting isn't the only approach to having calorie deficits. Exercising is also one option. Either way, when done correctly, you can burn more calories than you consume each day. Better yet, you can do both for the best results. Also, as you lose weight, you'll need to keep lowering your calorie intake until you reach your weight goal. To get to 10% body fat, you won't just need to watch what you eat, but also to Step 3. Watch what you drink. Are you used to having beers a few nights a week? Well, sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but you'll have to reduce that quantity to just 1 beer a week. Booze belongs to the indulgences category, as it's high in calories and can even account for up to 30% of your daily caloric intake. The same can be said with sodas and other highly sweetened beverages. Often mixed with high fructose corn syrup, these drinks are best consumed once or maybe twice at most a week. Just drink more water. You likely don't drink enough anyway, like the majority of the adult population. Water is vital in burning off the fat from the food and drinks you consume, as well as the stored fat in your body. Research has found that increased water intake equals increased fat breakdown and reduced new fat growth. By the way, aside from these nutrition steps, you'll also need to do your part in the exercise department. One thing you should consider doing is cardio, but again, nothing too much or else you run the risk of losing muscle. But I'll elaborate more on that in a short while. Step 4. Increase your protein intake. The calories you get from food come from protein, carbohydrates, and fat, or are collectively known as the macros, as in macronutrients. But if there's one macro that you should prioritize, it's protein. Because protein promotes the feeling of fullness, it aids in reducing body fat, all the while helping retain muscle mass and increase thermogenesis, or the burning of calories from digestion. Moreover, eating more protein decreases the production of the hunger hormone ghrelin, which in turn tempers your cravings for sweets and carbohydrates. Increasing your protein consumption may also help boost metabolism, so more calories are burned by your body throughout the day. A good rule of thumb for maintaining a body fat percentage of 10% or less is to consume a daily of 2 to 2.8 grams of protein per every pound of body weight. An easy way to do this is to eat more lean meat, eggs, legumes, and nuts. You can also add a whey protein powder to your workout shakes and smoothies. Step 5. Eat more fiber and other gut-healthy foods. Fiber is incredibly filling. Compared to sugar, protein, and carbohydrates, it's slower to digest. According to research, dieters who ate 30 grams of fiber a day lost a substantial amount of weight. Besides its contribution to weight loss, fiber is also good for the heart and health. Specifically, it's great at reducing stubborn belly fat. Excess belly fat can lead to a whole host of health issues, including a higher risk of cardiovascular disease and type 2 diabetes. A healthy gut is vital in losing body fat and keeping it off. So, in addition to fiber-rich foods, natural naturally fermented foods like kimchi, kefir, pickles, and yogurt would make excellent diet options. For a leaner body composition, following a proper diet is important, but exercise is just as vital. And when it comes to cutting down your body fat percentage, you want to Step 6. Add resistance training. Resistance or strength training is an amazing way of reducing body fat and increasing muscle tone. Diet alone versus diet plus resistance. Which do you think is better? Definitely the latter. Studies show that combining proper diet and strength training shows the most considerable reductions in fat mass. What's more, if you build lean muscle mass while losing fat, you'll get a toned body even faster. In addition to helping you get leaner faster, strength training helps enhance energy levels and improve overall health markers, such as blood pressure and cholesterol levels. If you're a complete beginner and aren't sure how to incorporate this kind of exercise into your fitness routine, it's best to consult a personal trainer. The general guidelines of experts, however, recommend adults do strength training activities that target all major muscle groups at least twice a week. Such muscle groups are your shoulders, arms, chest, abdomen, back, hips, and legs. Number 7. Do cardio and HIIT as well. Cardiovascular workouts are highly effective for fat loss by burning calories and boosting metabolism. But if you want to gain muscle, it's important to limit yourself with cardio. Initially, do 20 to 30 minutes of cardio 3 to 4 times a week and see how you progress. High-intensity interval training, or HIITs, is also among the most effective forms of physical activity for burning calories and shedding body fat. It involves short bursts of high-intensity effort followed by rest periods. This is why HIIT is easier than conventional endurance exercises like running or cycling. A good example of a HIIT exercise is sprinting for 20 to 40 seconds at maximum effort, then a 3-minute recovery and repeating 10 to 15 times. When performing regularly, HIIT leads to significant increases in both calorie burning potential and lean muscle mass. In fact, kicking up with a few HIIT sessions weekly can already result in astounding progress. On another note, reducing your body fat percentage to 10% is one thing, and it's another thing entirely to keep those muscles of yours intact. In a short bit, I'll be sharing with you how you can naturally promote muscle growth through diet, so sit tight. Step 8. Increase your NEPA. NEPA stands for Non-Exercise Physical Activity, otherwise known as NEAT, or Non-Exercise Activity Thermogenesis. Either way, the concept behind it is that the calories burned by doing daily activities such as cleaning, cooking, gardening, moving, and so on also matter. While such activities are mundane, every bit counts when it comes to cutting down body fat. The more active you are, the higher your caloric expenditure is. Any activity that will get you up and moving makes a difference in your progress. In contrast, having a sedentary lifestyle increases the likelihood of fat accumulation. Studies even show that a low level of NEPA or NEAT is linked with obesity. So it's time to do more of those little activities and chores. The more you do them, the more calories you'll burn and the faster you'll reach your goal of 10% body fat. Your lifestyle also contributes to your body composition in more ways than you can imagine. Stress levels, for one, play a significant role in achieving a low body fat percentage. Here's why it helps too. Step 9. Minimize your stress. Stress can creep up on us anytime, catching many of us completely off guard. It might not seem like a big deal, but high levels of stress can actually lead to demotivation and poor decisions, including a sedentary lifestyle and unhealthy food choices. The thing with stress is that it's a constant part of life. You won't be able to completely and permanently get rid of it. Still, there are many ways to reduce and manage your stress levels healthily and consistently. This way, it'd be much easier for you to reach your goals. Some stress-reducing activities I can attest to are getting a massage, cooking, deep breathing, and meditation. My favorite de-stressing method is taking my dog out for a walk. Being surrounded by nature and spending time with my pets just gives me an instant serotonin boost. What about you? How do you minimize stress? Drop your answers in the comments section below. Step 10. Get some more sleep. Sleep is an essential factor in weight loss and muscle development. It's paramount to get proper rest and recovery, or else all your effort in the kitchen and the gym will be for naught. When you're sleep deprived, it interferes with leptin and ghrelin, which are the two appetite-regulating hormones. In other words, if you don't get enough sleep, you're highly likely to indulge in poor eating habits. Remember, you'll be training hard while cutting back on calories, so your body needs all the recovery it can get. Because you're still here with me at this point of the video, here's what I promised you about my secret to getting 10% body fat. And it's very simple. Live a little. It's good to be strict about your diet. It will surely bring a huge positive impact to your goals. That said, exploring a bit of the gray area isn't entirely bad either. Personally, I like to give myself one indulgent drink just one time a week at most when I badly need some sort of reprieve. My favorite break is drinking one light beer, and that's it. It costs me about 100 calories and only happens infrequently anyway. You can also have a cheat meal if you prefer that. But again, don't make it a habit, as the more you do it, the longer your path will be to reaching your goal. Learning those 10 steps to achieve 10% body fat is great and all, but that is just the first step. You still need to work more on building your physique. To do that, you need more information on how to promote muscle growth, which you can find in this next video, so make sure to watch it.